Hi everyone. Making sure the faucet was dripping and it was irritating. I'm making sure that any candles that I have burning are extinguished because I'm about to head out. What time is it? 1:41. I was hoping to be out of the house. Yeah, 1:41 and on the road a lot sooner. But I got a late start to my day, and that I've been busy doing things. I got my mom and I over the summer, it probably was, new goggles to keep in Florida. I always swim with goggles, she doesn't, but then like her eyes just dry up and get so irritated. It's just like a hard time seeing, so I'm like, wear goggles. And in the pack of goggles came like earplugs and nose plugs. I think I threw mine out because like I don't use them. You've seen these before. There's a video of me wearing these being silly and I got the hiccups. So I like to put it on. We're gonna go upstairs into my bedroom. So there's garbage bags. This is not garbage. These are all the books that I'm keeping. I just have to figure out where I want to like put them. And then these two bags I have to carry to my car. And then I'm gonna go drop books off at a book drop. Don't know how cold it is outside. It might be 60 degrees today. I'm hot. I don't want to wear that. I'll just throw on my winter coat. I'm gonna go for it. So just gotta go up the road a bit, drop stuff off. But I have a nervous bladder, so like I don't know if like I'm anxious to like be driving or what. I'm just a little bit messy today, so I don't care. And so every time I think like I'm gonna do something, I'm like I gotta pee. So we'll see how many hands I need, but I know my car starts because I started it. I might need 2 hands or 2 trips. Definitely like 2 trips. These bags, even though they're like that Glad, like stretchy flexi bag, the first garbage bag, these are like the Febreze ones. They smell so good that I used to carry a pile of books downstairs started to rip, so they can only hold so much. I do have a bookcase in my room, but I'm gonna be selling it. I need to like get like Lysol wipes or something to just clean and get some of the dirt off from where that's like on top of that is where my cacti and succulents lived. But you know, the squirrel killed it all for me. Okay, this one's really heavy and it might rip. I hope not. I think I need 2 hands for this one. Okay, I'm really out of breath. I do think today is the day where it is like 60 degrees. Make sure we're all good. Probably gonna go flying, I'm gonna be honest. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm just trying to beat school traffic. I might get stuck in some of it coming home, hopefully not. I plan on doing this like ASAP. Look at this bullet. Here we go. I'm in reverse. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been behind the wheel. I didn't tell anyone I was planning on this. I mean, I've been planning to do this for, it feels like forever now, and it hasn't really panned out like I wanted it to. So I'm trying to get her done. So like I said, I have this bookshelf, right? And I'm trying to sell it, or plan on selling it. So any books that I'm keeping, I don't want to put back in there. I wanted to like clean and empty so I can like photograph it, and then like I could sell it on Facebook. Shit, sorry. For a good price. And hopefully it goes quickly. Hopefully I don't mess this book drop off book thing up. The last time I attempted this, I messed up and I had to do a K-turn, I think. Surprisingly, I didn't hit anything. I'm really hot. Yeah, it's like 53 degrees outside. What else? Just want to get rid of the books. And I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I just want to get stuff done. Like, part of me was going to keep some books aside and donate to this thing that my friend was telling me about. It's like a little library. Part of me wants to move my seat up closer. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I really feel like I have a good foot on the pedal. I was gonna say good grip. Maybe that works too. Like, and then there's a book she gave me, I Am Jazz. She like checked it out, read it, and it's a traveling book. So I think like I have to pass it on to someone. I'll double check with her. I see her on soon. We're hanging out. Part of me is kind of like, where is everyone? And if I'm lucky, this is the week. Oh, hello, y'all fell over. This is the week that all the schools, or most of them, are on vacation. I don't know. It could just be the time of day. That's good. But what I don't want, sorry, y'all fell, to happen is that I mess this thing up, because then I'm gonna stuck at like a 4-way stop, and it's not good. I don't do those very well. Now we're getting onto more busy streets, so you could fall over, and I might not be able to reach you. So be prepared for a lot of things to happen. Because here I'm filming on my phone, and you're just balanced on my dashboard. Part of me was like not even gonna bother filming, but then I'm like, I want to. So this is exciting. It's my first time back on the road in what feels like forever. And I think I drove like in December, but see, in Florida I don't drive. Well, one, it depends on what kind of car we have. If it's like too big, then I'm not manning a giant vehicle. Also, if I'm not like on the rental agreement, then there's no, like, I'm not insured. So if something were to happen, that would be trouble. So, and I'm trying to figure out the roads. Like, I want to be able to drive down there at some point. I'm gonna go up a hill, you might fall forward. Just brace yourselves. What am I saying? We want to get a car down there, because it's like, especially if you're going to be there for 5 weeks or like 2 full months or more than that. I don't know, however long we're going to be there and down the road in the future. It obviously will pay to like own a car, because when you rent a car, like, you're paying, you know, a fee, and it gets expensive, especially if like we're planning on like a lot of road trips and stuff. I don't know. I gotta pay attention, because my turn's coming. And I'm nervous. Luckily, no one's behind me. I don't want to overshoot. Help me now. I think I turned. Oh, there's someone else that's here. Can I just do this real quick? Hopefully, this is gonna work out. Okay, we're filming. Hopefully we're filming. And if it cuts off, it cuts off. But I'm like right up the road. Well, not right up the road. I'm a little bit further up the road from my house. There was a lot of cars for a second. That kind of amped up my anxiety. Being on the road for the first time in a while amped up my anxiety. Talking about having a car in Florida. And learning how to maneuver the traffic down there. And this like little library thing. I think that's in like a few towns over, and I don't want to cause any more stress to myself. So like I already feel like I have so much I have to do that it's just easier to just take all these books, drop them off in the donation thing. I'm keeping a few like books I haven't read yet, or this one book that has like a lot of like sentimental value to me because it was the first book that really got me like into reading or like back into reading. It was actually a mandatory book for 9th grade English all the way back to high school. And I remember we were given a certain, like the requirement was to read X amount of pages a night, like for the first night, and I read like up to, couldn't put the book down, read to page 88, and like that freshman year of high school, I read 14 books. Like I was so impressed with myself because if you don't know, I have a learning disability, like I learn differently than others. So things like reading and math and stuff are very challenging, and like that's why like I'm doing brain training to keep me sharp, tech, and in shape in the old noggin, and because I do want to go back to college. So like when it's been a while, refresher courses in like basic life of English and math and stuff. But also, so a lot of these books do have a lot of meaning to me, and I'm very I could have went. I'm very attached to them, and way back like 10 years ago, 10 years ago, in high school, when I was like, you know, doing all this reading and stuff, I was like, these books, I'm keeping them forever. They're gonna get buried with me when I die. Like, I was that, like, attached. And also to the point, I lent someone a book, and they never gave it back to me, so I got another one. And most of these books, or at least the ones from that, like, time period, all had, like, return address labels in them, or, like, I even, like, got, like, a label maker and put, like, my full name, address, and maybe even, like, a phone number. Probably just an address. So I'm like, if anyone's gonna borrow my books, then they're gonna know to return them. Like, I was, like, one in the library. But it was only that one time. And I did that with, I think, some DVDs where I had, like, my name inside them. I got rid of a lot of my DVDs. I kept some because I do have Netflix and all that jazz now. Now that I'm like driving, I want to like keep driving. This is fun, but I gotta go back. We're going back home. But those Febreze hefty garbage bags smell really nice. I might take a breather. I need to drink a lot of water. I'm thirsty. I have like this headache. And what else? I might go work on my bathroom, and if not, I'm at least gonna go like room by room and write stuff down, like make notes, and hope I don't hit this lady because I'm running. And I'm hot, okay, I'm hot. Spring-like weather, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. My mom called me earlier, but I missed it because I was in another room filming videos for you guys. So she left a voicemail. I guess she'll try me later. She's at work. I don't want to bug her. But yeah, I just got in the car. I just did something. Like when I tell her, she'll be like really surprised. I mean, I surprised myself. So, I mean, ooh, hello. Here's the thing. The ting. If some of y'all don't realize, and hopefully this comes out okay, like how big of a deal these things are. Like, and I'm honestly sorry that the phone kept falling, but when I have an itch on my knee. When I do something that to me is a huge monumental deal, I want to document it, and I want it on my channel, and I want you to be like, wow, look at Mallory, right? And if you're someone who struggles like I do with stuff, then I want the cars in park. We good? I would like hope that you all can be inspired by something. I mean, something as little as what I just did, or little, like, it might look what a big deal. Like, this whole ordeal is a big deal. Like, saying I'm gonna get rid of practically every book that I own, that I've been like attached to for 10 plus years, I literally had to, like, go in the books and, like, peel my personal information out of them. Like, I'm like, when I die, seriously, like, bury me with these books. Like, I was one of those people, and it's like, I'm not going to be able to take all these with me one day when I move to wherever I'm going. And, like, I just want the most hassle-free thing. And for me, that was doing what I just did, as far as, like, not having to drive too far and, like, have to maneuver something new. Like, I know what I was doing, but it was still very, 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 like, stressful. And, I feel, like, dizzy right now, but there could be, like, many reasons why I'm feeling this way. At some point today, UPS should be dropping off my medication for my dizziness. I have 2 more, like, days of it. I need to take it. Like, probably I should plop that. Take it when I get in the house. But I'm just gonna hang out in my car because it's been a while since I've been in here. And finish chatting with you guys. But whew, I feel like that took a lot out of me. So it's like I say the little things in quotations because some people might be like, that was nothing. But, like, it's a big deal for me, and I just wanted to get my point across there. I made myself lunch, a late lunch, because I was, like, filming videos all morning. Made myself a late lunch, and then I'm like, I'll put a TV show on that, like, I don't have to be like, what did I miss? If I, like, looked away, like, kind of like background noise, and I was Speechless. I caught up, I think I have 1 more episode to go, and I'm, like, all caught up on Speechless. Yesterday, I got all caught up on Teen Mom OG, 2 episodes of I Am Jazz, but I'm, like, watching it with my mom, so, like, as much as I want to watch more, I'm gonna wait. I have a lot of This Is Us, but again, I feel like it's one of those shows you really gotta be paying attention, and it makes you cry. So, like, you gotta be ready to, like, get emotional, and you gotta, like, carve out time in your day for that. I might spend that, if I don't get anything else done, because I'm like, this is my big task for the day, then I might just treat myself to something. But, yeah, I have these things. I got these little, like, car clippy things, and I have one in my, in the thing. Like, oh, one fell out. Hello. They smell really nice. This car needs to go to a car wash. Like, and you, like, stick it in the vent, and it makes your car smell nice, and they do smell nice. My car is full of crumbs and stuff. It could use a car wash. I think I said that. But I'm just, you know, I don't know what, anyways. Part of me is like, let's just go inside, we're good. Part of me is like, I'm just gonna, ooh, and so I brought the trash bags of books outside, and then I found a penny right outside my door. That was a nice little surprise. I'm guessing the mail postal lady, I think she's a lady, so the mail postal service worker, in case it's a man, we don't know. It's been a while. Hopefully they're delivering the mail back to the house and not just, like, keeping it all in a box and, like, storing it in the post office. One day I think it would be neat to have a P.O. box, and then y'all could, like, send me letters if you wanted to. I don't know, I always think it's weird. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get together and send out to YouTubers' P.O. boxes. Like, there's one channel that, they're going to be moving soon, and when they move, I don't know if they're going to, like, if they're, wherever the hell they're moving to, I don't know if they're going to bother with the P.O. box again. So while they still have one, I want to, like, send a letter, like, my photo, some books, to this family. And then there's, like, 2 other YouTubers that I really care to send stuff to. Aside from that, like, I'm good. I don't need to send anybody anything. But I don't know. I always thought, like, it would be neat. That's just a thought that I'm sharing as it just popped into my brain. But I should really honestly, like, okay, here's the thing. We were on the airplane, don't know if I mentioned this, and my mom made a to-do list, like, off the top of her head, right? And she came up with 100 things. Now, she probably today, because she's in the office and is able to print it out, she's going to organize them to, like Leslie, House, Mallory, whatever other categories there are. So I don't know what all on that list is like strictly solely me. What if it is, I can't even talk, hello, what on that list is combined, like she and I to do together. But I'm trying to make my own little personal list and like do my own inventory and see what I can do to make my life easier and hopefully my mom's, and what can I do to just move things along for myself. It's almost the weekend. I'm so excited about that. Because, I don't know, I think I'll have a break, but I won't have a break. I'm going to be busy cleaning and cleaning some more. But maybe this weekend, I don't know. What time is it? It's 2:10. Like, I am tired. I'm not going to lie, my head does hurt. So, like, I'll go inside. I'll drink a lot of water. I'll try to go like room by room and make lists, but I really feel like I should go upstairs and like work on my bathroom, and I really don't want to, so I might just end up bringing like a candle with me if I do, so something nice is going on that smells good, because every time I've been in my room I've been wearing those nose plugs. But you look ridiculous, and then it's just, you feel like you can't breathe properly, so I don't want to, like, spend the rest of my day going like this, if I don't have to. So maybe I'll find a way around that, or I'll just stick one of those things up each nostril that I just showed you, those, air fresheners for the car. So I don't know how long this video is, and yes, it's all over the place, and yes, y'all fall down a lot. Because I'm filming on my phone. You know what a phone looks like. Say hello. This is the phone. And you're just like propped right there. Can you still look? Like right there. You were just propped up. Nothing holding you together. So, look, there's some salt from Wendy's. Sea salt. Anywho, my car is a mess. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But, it's not cute. It's not cute. I'll just say that much. Although my car is cute. And there's a mystery I still gotta solve with my car. Oh my goodness. I'm just worn out. I'm worn out. And not just from that little, like, excursion I went on. Just, like, in general, like, I'm still trying to adjust to being back in New Jersey. But by the time you're watching this, like, I honestly don't know when y'all gonna see this video, so I'll have been back a lot longer by the time you probably see this, not gonna lie. But today I'm still adjusting to things, and I'm still just like worn out from traveling. from being on an airplane. Because, you know, I was not on the airplane, I was in the middle, right? The middle seat. There's a guy on the aisle, and he was hogging the armrest. Like, buddy, you have one all to yourself, and then that one we kind of share. Right? So I kind of felt cramped. And then he had his arm on the thing, which was on the cord from my headphone, so it didn't have any slack. And I'm just like, oh, lovely. And as soon as he moved his arm, I, like, maneuvered the cord in a way that, like, wasn't gonna be a problem. But then then I took, like, this nice nap. I wake up. I'm trying to finish watching the Olympics hockey game. I think it was the women's U.S. versus, like, Finland, maybe? I don't know. I just remember the score was, like, 4-0 U.S. in the win. Hey, in the league. I'm trying to get into hockey, y'all. Okay, it's not cute. But then he's not only hogging the armrest, but as he's like hogs it, the volume's going. I'm like, I gotta take these. I take the headphones off, and you can hear the television. So I unplug them, and then I noticed like he just kept his arm there, and I'm just like, whatever. So I was like bored for the 30 minutes left of the flight. Anyways, this is my bickering, so I'm gonna go inside now, and thank y'all for joining me on this journey, and if you're still here, leave a little car emoji down below. And thank you all so much for all your love and support. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, also leave those down below. And don't forget to check out the description box. You can find me on social media. I'm pretty much everywhere. Come say hey. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you can become one of my pals. And then you'd be a Mel's pal. We're giving this a go and seeing if it's going to work out. And yeah. So thank you guys so much. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.